Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then.
Well, this fellow, Giorgio Chiellini, Peter, is one of the game's great thinkers.
Yeah, in both an academic and a footballing sense, of course.
Yeah, and I think he'll prove key if they're looking to play on the break here. You won't get many players who are better than him in terms of ball winning, and it's all going to be about how quickly they can turn things around.
Platini! Now, who's going to be first to this? Liverpool are looking to break at pace. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's well spotted. Gattuso. Ribéry. And they can counter here. Tries to play it through. Nedved. Roberto Carlos. Pull it. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And it's Michel Platini. Pull it. Here's Vieira. Pelé. Oh, that's a key interception. Pull it. So we're still where we started right now. Oh, there's a probing ball. And this is Nedved. Real chance! And he's done it! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Maldini. That's a lovely, neat pass.
PSV really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Roberto Carlos looking to get on the end of this. He's got tall. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. That'll be a throw. Nesta. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Nedved. That's going right the way across. And he's forced to go back. Platini. And it's Yaya Toure. Pull it. Threads one in. Oh, chance for a shot! He scores! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinct...
Terrific header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Ibrahimovic certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Vicious ball here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Dembele running with the ball. Gives it back. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Ibrahimovic. And pull it! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Gullit really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's Roberto Carlos. It's a mighty effort! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Ibrahimovic. Yaya Toure.
Gullit. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Nicely weighted ball. Gullit. And it's made sure that's not getting through. That's going to go a long way. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Pirlo, done delicately. Cruyff. Gullit. Gullit has created one goal already. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Stood up well to him there. Dembele, Nedved, Ribéry. Now it's Pele. It's a pretty loose pass. Gattuso. And here's Gullit. Ribéry. And the half-time whistle goes. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
PSV really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Vieira. And it's Gullit. Cruyff. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's in a good position. Chance! Superb goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Liverpool go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Pele! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Nice physical challenge. Pirlo. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish.
Dembele really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, what a ball! But he's well positioned here. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. That has not gone well. Nesta. Pirlo. Vieira. Very much a man of this moment. Roberto Carlos. And here's Gullit. He's found a way through. And Gullit! It's a loose ball. Oh, what has happened here? That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Let's a look and place it forward, looking for the run. And there's green grass ahead of him. And this is Pele! That has been knocked clear.
PSV really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Cruyff. It's Gullit. Pinches it off him.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He's in plenty of space here. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Pirlo standing over it.
Substitution for PSV, number 9, Pele. Coming on to replace him is number 10, Ibrahimovic. Substitution.
PSV are looking to go forward now. Opts for safety. Konate, Gattuso, and it's Ribéry. He's a sharp little ball here.
That was lovely, that.
He's shifting through the gears here. He's having a shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline.
PSV really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Son Heung-min. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Well read, nice interception. And it's Cruyff. That's good play. Gullit, and he shoots! And yes, it's there! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. They were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Vieira. Collier.
2 added minutes has been
We are
indicated.
into overtime. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. That's a cute ball. And he's picked it up out wide, engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Gullit. Oh, well measured. He's picked his way through.
Well,
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
PSV can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And as you can see, we've already started here.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's made its way to him. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. PSV are looking to go forward now. He's had it nicked away. Cruyff. And he's there to belt it away. That's gone for a throw-in.
You know, for me, Peter, there's a deep-lying playmaker out there who's as good as it comes.
Big chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Gullit. That pass isn't the best. Yaya Toure. So it is still 0-0. Ribéry. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he passes it long. Now it's Cruyff. And it's Hazard. And this is Dembele. And he shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? Konate. Cruyff. Cleared away. Guardiola.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that's neat. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And no That is pretty much the end of that. And this is Luis Suarez. A temporary retreat here.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And he can clear it away. Ball's gone out of play. Ribery. Guardiola. And here's Hullet. He could be in here. Shapes to shoot! Goal! PSV! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
PSV have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Lahm.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Looking for options for movement. Looking to go deep. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Gattuso.
PSV really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And no, that was never going to make it. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Played in deep. Platini. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Cruyff. He's had a shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Suarez receives it in a wide position. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Cruyff. That is ended up in no man's land.
1 minute added time.
And it's Cruyff. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And the shot! Sticks it away! 2 up and in charge. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
PSV certainly can feel happy about how things have gone,
And we come
but
to you
now
now
isn't the
with a
time
quick
to take their
request
foot
for
off the
support
pedal.
for our
They need
charity
to keep
fund,
pushing,
Chance in
keep
Football.
imposing. Don't leave the door open for the opposition.
PSV ahead 2-0 and they are looking good. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Ibrahimovic.
Oh, that's fabulous. Defending was strong and firm. There will be a throw-in. Can he get it through?
That was lovely, that.
He's shifting through the gears here. Nicely shaped cross. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Lovely pass, but can he get there? PSV have the chance to go the other way. Look at the space here. Ribery. He's a sharp little ball here. He's in a great position here. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Lahm spots it and intercepts. Now it's Hullet.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Konate, the man that is tenacity personified. Cruyff has it in a wide position. He's having a shot! And it's in! Just one goal in it now! Game on! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
Substitution for South Korea, number 17, Johan Cruyff.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on the
South
field,
Korea get themselves
number
back
7,
into contention.
Pele.
The manager
Number
must have
8,
given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it
Substitution in
seems to have
progress.
worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's only too happy. Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Pele. He's away. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Oh, that's not a chance! They've scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
This has become one superb game of football.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
PSV perhaps contemplating their next change here. Nedved. Now it's Pele. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, good spread. He's picked his way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And here's Azar. He is through here. It's Azar! Oh, it's come loose. Guardiola. Lahm plays it in.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Pele might just make this. Nicely weighted ball. Ibrahimovic. That's very neat. Ribéry. Ribéry going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's heaved it away. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either.
And the shot! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
PSV take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Now it's Ribéry.
PSV can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
At a time.
Little pass back. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
South Korea are looking to break at pace. Now it's Pelé. Tries to pass it through. And time is up. PSV have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way.
Well, you know, Peter, the brains of this particular team's operation is Pep Guardiola, someone who can dictate the tempo, and his appreciation of the game is a step above most.
Yeah, he's a thinking man's footballer, isn't he?
Indeed, and I'm really looking forward to watching him.
Gullit did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Maicon. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Now it's Son Heung-min. Pepe gets over and intercepts. Looking for a runner. Bergomi calmly anticipates. Hoeneß. That's a cute ball. That's been cut out, well played. Vitinha. Now it's Gullit. That's good running with the ball. Can he get on the end of this? That's going to go a long way.
Gullit really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and Just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Guardiola driving forwards. Vitinha did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Konate cuts it out.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Now it's Ribéry. It's a goal kick. Makaleli, pass somewhat off target. And it's Michel Platini. Oh, well played, well played. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Brazil looking to pass their way through. Hernes tries a deft little ball. Guardiola. Spread it left. Oh, they could break here. Knocks it into space. Bergomi gets across to intercept that. Great vision. And he cuts out the supply. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
PSV clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Platini is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Platini. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now this could be a chance. Chance! Goal! PSV! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
He's had a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. That's Nedved. Nedved, there's the shot! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very...
Shot, surely! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A momentary, and that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. So that's got things underway. Well, Lionel Messi's last European conquest came in... And a chance! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So, a breakthrough already. Look at the space here. Dundee with the corner, there first. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Ribéry. Now it's Pelé. And he was alert to it. Pelé. Now it's Cruyff. And he's managed to get... Cruyff! It's there! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run...
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. We have already started here.
Well, you know, Peter, the brains of this particular team's operation is Pep Guardiola. Someone who can dictate the tempo and his appreciation.
Takes the shot! Just off target.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Goes for goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Ibrahimovic proves just a little... Can he finish? Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Ribery really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And the through ball. It's a promising position. Nedved. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Quarter of an hour played. A probing pass. Oh, that's clever. It's come to nothing. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Luis Suarez. Now there's a fine ball. That has not gone well. Now this could be a chance. Son Heung-min is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Platini. Shot a goal! Oh, what has happened here? Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Pass somewhat off target. Guardiola. Son Heung-min. Can he get on the end of this? Toure cuts out the pass. Nedved. Well, that looks a decent ball. Spread it left. Thuram makes the interception. Looking for options for movement. He has found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. It's Ibrahimovic! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Now it's Rui Costa. Applies the finish! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
It's a pretty loose pass. Ribery is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Not the most accurate pass. Vieira. Gilberto Silva. Can he spark a counter here? No, that pass isn't the best. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And he's managed to get free. Shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Dundee are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And the shots! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Another moment. And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Signore e signori, vi ricordiamo che parcheggiare nell'area circostante lo stadio è severamente proibito. Siete pregati di usare le apposite aree di parcheggio.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here.
Roberto Carlos, Peter, might have had more of an impact on the world game than any other fullback before or since.
In what regard?
Well, with his pace, skills and his overlapping runs, he effectively revolutionised the role. He turned the fullback into a vital attacking weapon. It inspired so many players to be just like him.
And it's Rivaldo. Rivaldo. And he's quick to snatch it back. Cruyff. And this is Luis Suarez. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And here's Cruyff. Lahm. Now he's got space here. And he was alert to it. Suarez with a definite foul there. Not the most convincing of passes. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Beckham. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Platini. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Looking to play him in. Out to the left it goes.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Neymar. Beckham, and he's whipped it across. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, what has happened here? Beckham standing over it. Beckham with the short one. Shot, surely! Oh, off the bar! Suarez absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Dundee, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And this is Rivaldo. He's had it taken off him. And no, that was never going to make it. Ribéry. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And that is as far as they're going to go. He is through here. Shoots! Goal! Leon! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Shapes to shoot! And that would have been some goal.
Son Heung-min can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, that's a fine interception. So, third corner of the game. Beckham plays it short. Tries a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, their fourth corner of the game. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. And it's Davids. And here's Beckham. Oh, well played.
Dundee truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Now it's Platini. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Over to the left. Son Heung-min will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. You can run onto that. Oh no, what has happened here? Lahm. Ribéry. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now there's a fine ball. Great shooting chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Costacurta did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Now it's Neymar. Out to the right. Now it's Beckham. And it's Rivaldo. And he's had it nicked away. Ribéry. Floated through. Now this could be a chance. Ferdinand gets good distance on it. Lyon do have a chance to counter here. He's found a way through. Son Heung-min. That's good play. Takes a shot! And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. It's Neymar! And he nearly went all the way.
Neymar just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Rivaldo. That's a good ball out wide. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Chooses to go cross-field. Pullet. Aimed beyond the defence. Look at the space here. And the shot! Sticks it away! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy. Can he finish? Goal! Lyon! And they're back in front. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Well, this is chance for a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
So, can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Tries to pass it through. Can he get onto this? Pepe did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Son Heung-min receives it in a wide position. Son Heung-min! That's a decent clearance. Oh, he's been caught napping. That's very neat. Rivaldo. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Toure gets over and intercepts. Ribéry. And this is Luis Suarez.
Dundee really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And the finish! He's got away with one there.
Changement pour l'Olympique Lyonnais.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Fabio Cannavaro.
Ronaldo is there and he can get that clear. Lyon have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Son Heung-min. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, it's come loose. And it's Lam. And here's Ibra. He's having a shot! He scores! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is quite a battle.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, that's a key interception. Ribéry. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Beckham. Cannavaro. And it's Rivaldo. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Lyon clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Ibrahimovic.
That was lovely, that.
He's got away. Lovely bit of skill. Lam produces the perfect tackle there. Now, the ball's gone astray. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Now it's Hullet. Ferdinand kept his eye on it, and he's there. That has been slung wide. Thinks about the shot. Real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. There's the shot!
Changement pour l'Olympique Lyonnais.
Desperate defending
14,
required here.
Le numéro 4. À leur place, le numéro 18. Ronaldinho. Le
They've
numéro
played it
10.
short.
Messi. Il y aura 4 minutes.
Nicely
de
aimed
temps
pass.
additionnel.
Hullet, who does have an assist to his name, into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Ronaldinho stood his ground strongly. Ronaldinho driving forwards. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Picked up and again! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And that is that. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied.
Chers spectateurs.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like
welcome
that.
to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Cruyff chasing after it. Oh, he's found support out wide. Konate. Pepe. Cruyff. Tries to play it through. Looking to play him in. And he's whipped it across. Brilliantly cut out. That's a lovely, neat pass. In with the challenge. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Over to the left. Quick look. He scores! Lahm. And here's Ibrahimovic. Now, can they get him away? Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. So, who's he going to be aiming for here? Roberto Carlos. Zico. Chance! It's fallen kindly here. Harmlessly behind. And he goes cross-field.
Well spotted.
And it's Michel Platini. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And he's well... And the shot! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Platini brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Lahm, nicely weighted ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Here comes the corner. Dundee with the corner, there first.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Cruyff. And this is Ibrahimovic. It's Lewis. And it's hit the woodwork and out. Dundee have their second corner now. Ibrahimovic!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking for options for movement. Ribéry going face-to-face with his great rival. The ball is loose and the chase is on. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts.
And a chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Yamal. And he cuts out the supply. That's an imaginative pass. That is good alertness. Swung over. Oh, no joy this time. Yamal, and he's managed to get free. Shot at goal! They've scored! And North Korea take the lead. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
North Korea have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Ibrahimovic is the key defender on that occasion.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Lovely bit of skill. That has not gone well. Yamal has it out wide and in space. Oh, what a climb! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
North Korea are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Ibrahimovic, nicely shaped ball. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Dundee clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Ribery.
There will be 3 minutes
Platini.
added time.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Cruyff. Played out to the left flank. Roberto Carlos. Pinches it off him. Cruyff! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And the first 45 minutes are up. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
And just a quick reminder today to please drink responsibly. Anyone appearing intoxicated or behaving in an inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Substitution for North Korea, number 11.
That gets things going for the second
Coming
half.
on the field is number
Well, I think
10,
they have to be positive
Ruben Neves.
despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Now it's Hullet. He's a sharp little ball here. It's a promising position. Cross needs to be good. Platini.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That's good vision. And this is Luis Suarez. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. The second half off to a spectacular start. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it's...
Real chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. And this is Roberto Carlos. And a header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Ambitious ball here. Well-timed, excellent interception. Roberto Carlos gets rid without sophistication. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Konate, always a very imposing presence at the back. Cruyff providing an outlet on that flank.
Dundee really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take...
And the shot! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
North Korea really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, they can break here. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That's tidy. That's a sharp pass. Gullit with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope...
Oh, what has happened? Great chance! They've done it! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Substitution for North Korea, Ibrahimovic.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Number 12, Rivaldo. Number 18, Cantona.
That comes as a mighty relief. So, third corner of the game. Dundee are looking to go forward now.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And he's picked it up out wide, and he's onside. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Dundee can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked...
Has a shot! And that could come back to haunt them.
Ruben Neves clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
North Korea get their fourth corner. Roberto Carlos plays it short. Showing good feet. And the finish! In he goes again. And that could have brought them level.
Oh, what a moment for him, Peter.
Oh no, what has happened here? Looking for the run. Cruyff proves just a little bit too strong. Well, he's a tricky customer, but he slams the door shut.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And that is masterful defending.
Oh, makes every duel look like a total mismatch.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
He's through, now is he in? And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And he shoots! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Ribéry, can he get it through? And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic is flagged offside. And that is that. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. Luis Suarez voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
An exciting one too. We're about to announce today's
Well, how will
entry
we look
numbers.
back on that?
Please watch
Well, what
the
a
screen
difference
if you
a
have
half
ticket.
can make, Peter. And the second half saw this team full of courage and energy. It's very impressive how this team turned it all around.
And that's where we have to end it. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here.
Peter, if you're looking for a...
Can he finish? Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pounced.
Real chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That has been knocked clear. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. And this is Ronaldo. And this is Ibrahimovic. Gets through on his own. And the Sarr breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And this is Ribéry. Oh, that's fabulous. Opts to... It's Pelé! And again the keeper stands strong.
Pele really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
And he's taking no chances there. He's shifted it to the flank. It's a good-looking delivery. Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And that is a little undercooked. Well, played right into his path. And he's picked it up out wide. He is through here. Up he goes! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Nedved tries to play it through, and he's managed to get free. Pull it. Here comes the corner. So, third corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Leicester clears it away. Pull it. Well timed, excellent interception. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Son Heung-min receives it in a wide position. That's a good cross in and a good clearance out.
Dundee are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Pelé. Son Heung-min. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pass is just off target. That looks a good ball through, and that could well leave a mark. Son Heung-min showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Great vision. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Pelé. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Great ball if he can get there. Toure gets across to intercept that. Turns back here, probably the best option. That has not gone well. Pull it. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Tries to thread one through. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Played into the middle. Tries to get it clear. Ibrahimovic. So what can they make of this? Now it's Hullet. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, he's taken it. Shot a goal! Goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Oh, great defending, that needed doing. And that's gone loose. Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
2 added minutes
Well
has been
measured.
indicated.
He has found the way through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now it's Nedved. And this is Ribery. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Aims beyond the defence. There's the whistle for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Dundee certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Pull it. Cristiano Ronaldo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's searching through. And a chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Lahm. Pepe. Chooses to go cross-field. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Lahm. Looking to play him in. Cruyff.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Pass somewhat off target. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Pirlo. And it's Cruyff. And the shot's on here. Now that chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Great chance! And that's caused a worry or two. And now the breakaway. That ball looks a good one. Oh, that's well spotted. Ribery. Tries from distance. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose